Hello everyone, welcome back to Tank Wars 2 Electric Boogaloo. I am your host Chromoid, and here we are going to watch the second match, I believe, of the round 2 and the winner's bracket for the tournament. Here we have on the left TW2 Fleet by doomagent13. This entry has already completed the first match in the tournament and won. It features 7 of these brick mortar SPGs and 2 gutter backup, well, fire support land cruisers. And facing off against them, we have the Valiant Steel Wall by Dragonslayer918, featuring 10 Valiant Mark III tanks, all in a neat little row and ready to do battle. So let me get out of the way, and we'll get this started in 3, 2, 1, go. Right away, Valiant Steel Wall putting in a nice little round of shots to one of the bricks. Looks like they're firing some kind of HE. Oh, invisible wheels. Oh, man. Valiant Steel Wall putting in a lot of work, trying to take out one of the bricks early on. Lots of shots going into this SPG. The bricks have proven to be remarkably resilient to most types of fire, at least from the one entry they faced. They do have this arcing vertical shot that they like to do, which makes it both hard to kill the weapon because it's nestled so safely behind such a lot of metal, and it doesn't come out the front or out of any side where it can be shot at. But it also makes it a little hard to predict where the shells are coming down, so friendly fire is probably a big option for the bricks. As you can see, just shells raining from the sky, and the gutters are going to be on the outside, plunking shots in from all directions. Oh, one of the bricks has already been killed? That's amazing. Last time they fought, they did not suffer any damage at all, it seemed, but now they are getting absolutely shredded by the steel wall. Looks like the Valiants are doing a decently good job at controlling their fire, not hitting friendlies too much, but there are mortar shells raining from above, and I'm not sure how many of those they can take on the top deck before they're disabled. And don't forget, we have the gutters circling the outside, firing into this mess, so the bricks are there mostly to rain shells and take damage, while the land cruisers go around dealing damage and laying down fire support, tipping over. It's like the recoil from the guns is hurting them a little bit. Oh, a Valiant has been destroyed. 3 Valiants have been destroyed. Oh, I missed the memo. I need to keep an eye on this. 1 brick for 3 Valiants. I don't like those odds for the Valiant steel wall. They may be a steel wall, but they're not being much of a wall right now. They're more of a pod. Oh, and those high explosive shells raining from above finally starting to do damage. You saw one hit the side of the Valiant, also hitting the bricks. So what happens sometimes, the bricks will fire, and whatever they thought they were firing at moves, and a brick replaces it. So sometimes you get that effect. Another brick has been disabled. The gutters are just going to stay on the outside. Oh, another Valiant destroyed. It looks like the bricks aren't doing a lot of the damage. Most of the damage is coming from high precision shots from the gutters that are circling around. But hey, it's working. The bricks are adding damage. Oh, another Valiant. The turret just blows straight off the top, and it explodes in a massive shower of blocks. Crams are flying down, but it looks like the Valiants are going to be defeated in short order. 2 more, 3 more heavy, high explosive shells striking the tops of the Valiants. They don't seem to mind those so much. It's the shells from the gutters that are hurting them, and now they finally figured out they need to attack these land cruisers if they want a chance to win, but I think it's too little too late. There's only 4 out of the 10 starting tanks, and these 3 have gotten themselves stuck or disabled. Easy shots for the bricks. High explosive landing everywhere, and of course, once the gutters finish off with this rogue tank that's running away in the distance, they're going to start firing into this pod in the middle. The Valiants did not stay at range. They charged straight into the fray like they like to do, and it has not gone well for them. That cram shell was a beauty. It just slung it over the back of itself. The brick slung that shell behind itself, and it landed straight on top of the front deck of that Valiant. They have finally gotten themselves unstuck, the Valiant Mark IIIs, the remaining 4. But I just don't, well, 2 of them have, but I don't know that it's enough. They needed that mobility earlier on. They needed to stay loose and unclumped, and they didn't. It gave the gutters plenty of time to shoot at stationary targets, plenty of time to do what they're doing right now, just rip blocks off the Valiant sides. Those sides don't seem to be the most well armored, especially from the hull itself. The turrets seem to be pretty well armored, but it looks like most of the shots from the gutters, or most of the kill shots, came from Shooting the sides. Oh, but a Valiant going for a ram, trying to flip a gutter over, upend it. If it can accomplish that, they might have a chance. Oh, another Valiant despawned either by high explosive shells or by gutter shot. It's hard to tell. This gutter has been pretty much immobilized. The Valiant underneath it is keeping it pinned. It can't really fire. At least not the tank it wants to shoot. There are only two Valiants remaining, one pinning this gutter up on top of itself, and the other running for its life, but it's not aiming. The gun is disabled, and so it's only a matter of time before it's destroyed. And we're just about 4 minutes into this. It was quite a fight. The bricks pushing the Valiant out from underneath the gutter, like, hey, get out from under there. That's our boss. Oh, more high explosives landing on top. You can see blocks just trailing off behind that Valiant in the distance as the gutter continually shreds it with the rapid fire APS guns. These bricks are putting in work. Only 2 bricks destroyed, no gutters even wounded, it seems. Like, well, there's a gutter at 97.9%, but that's barely scratched at this point. I am having trouble with my words today. Oh, and there it goes. Next to last Valiant disabled and destroyed, and this one has lost way too much in terms of mobility. It's still trying. It's trying to back away, but there's no gun. There's no armor, and soon there's going to be no life as it's the guns of the TW2 fleet are now targeting down the AI core and the engines, trying to disable and remove it from play. And there it is, 54.9%, and the Valiant will despawn. It may still be moving, but it does not have enough health to continue functioning. Goodbye, Valiant. And well done to the TW2 fleet by Doom Agent. With only 2 losses, you are moving on in the winner's bracket, and the Valiant Steel Wall by Dragonslayer918 is going to be going down to the loser's bracket to do battle with those there in an attempt to make a comeback at the end of the tournament. I've been Chromoid. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.